It's for everybody. This is for the guys and the gals, the seniors. I don't care. Anybody can use this. It's actually a 2-in-1. It's a handheld chainsaw that you disengage and attach to the pole, and now you can reach 7, 8, 9, 10 feet over your head to get those branches, especially the ones that were covered in ice all winter, hanging over your car or hanging over your deck. You can do it yourself. It's super powered electric. There's no gas, no fumes. It's not scary or intimidating at all, and you can do it yourself. Here's the final piece to the puzzle. I've never done one at $79.95, lowest price ever on any kind of a chainsaw, and I love the fact that most of the calls and the mail that I get for this are from ladies out there that are like, you know what? I love that this empowered me to take care of my yard. I can trim trees, I can trim branches, I can do it all thanks to Earthwise and this man
That's
right
right.
here, Mr.
Hey, Guy.
Peter Cullen. Hi, buddy.
It's great to be on your show.
Welcome to Gardening with Guy.
That's awesome. I've been gardening with Guy for a while, but I like this.
It is.
And the shorts, nice.
Well, you know.
Give me a call next time if we're doing shorts.
Dude, who goes and gardens in pants? That was what I asked everybody. Nobody, right? Zach, would you wear pants if you were gardening? I don't garden. Zach said maybe. I don't know. But anyway.
I think you're right. You look good.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
First of all, the value on this is fantastic. I've had mine for 4 years. Never had an issue with it. I love the fact that it's manageable.
Exactly. Right? It's definitely manageable. And this is our 2-in-1. You know, so maybe you're thinking about, maybe I can handle a chainsaw, maybe I can handle a pole saw, but then you're trying to decide which one will I use more often. Here you don't have to decide. Hey, Guy, grab this one for me. Now, you're only going to get one of the saw section, right? But I want to show you that what we have here is the pole saw, and then there's a handheld chainsaw, and you're going to be able to have both of these, and going back and forth between the two, less than a minute. Yeah. So I'll put this one down, and maybe, you know what?
Whatever you want me to do.
Do you want to?
I can saw if you want.
Hold on just a second.
I have glasses on, so I'm probably okay. I'm already wearing glasses.
You sure? I mean, yeah, we had them standing.
Yeah, we want to be safe.
It's always good. Yeah, it's just some safety eyewear.
Look at that. All right.
So, okay, you want to do a cut there.
Yeah.
So here's the cool thing about this. It's Earthwise. It's electric. All you need is your extension cord. And you can see Guy working through that wood. It is so smooth. It is so simple. You're going to love it. So, Guy, you don't have to do anything with this chainsaw, with this pole saw, because it's an automatic oiling system. We have a 10-inch bar and chain. So the bar and chain is where the chain goes around. The bar is what's in the middle. This is an Oregon bar and chain. That's the industry standard. So even on those very expensive and those intimidating large chainsaws, the gas-powered ones, they have an Oregon bar and chain. Yeah. So it is fantastic. It automatically oils that chain, so you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is keep oil, bar and chain oil, in that reservoir, and we actually have a little window there to tell you that you have oil in there. If you have oil, you're ready to go. You know what? I'm going to switch this around so you can see that. So oil goes in there. You can see in the window. And again, you don't have to add oil all the time, but you look through that window and you're set to go. The other part about this is an automatic chain toolless automatic chain tensioning system. So again, we want to make sure that chain is not too tight and not too loose. This allows you to do it without those tools. This is also, I mean, there's a lot here, Guy.
It's unbelievable.
Guys, he wants a cut again. This also has that articulating head when you're using this as the pole saw, which again is fantastic because now you can have a better view and you can have a better angle when you're attacking those plants, those branches at 9, 10, 11 feet over your head. And I think everyone at home should think about this right now. Now, you may have branches that are 30 feet in the air that you might want to take care of, and that might be something that you need a professional. But think about if you walked out the front of your house, how many branches are low, getting close to the front door, getting close to the cars in the driveway that you can absolutely handle with something like this pole saw.
You really can. And again, don't be confused with the industrial chainsaws that people have. This thing right here. That is not what this is, all right? Even side by side, you can see the difference. Now, if you are a professional chainsaw or a landscape person or whatever, and you're going and you're cutting down giant trees, then this is fine. But remember, with this one, you have to prime it. It has to have oil running in the machine. You have to pull start it, which can be very intimidating for some people. It doesn't always start. It has to warm up. It smells. It's noisy.
Right.
It's not a good option for everyday homeowners.
You know what? I think many of us, we don't need that. You don't need a giant chainsaw like that. You're not actually, going to work. This is something you're going to do in your own yard. But you can do it with this chainsaw and pole saw. We also, when you're using this as the pole saw, we actually have have a little shoulder harness to make it a little bit easier for you. But I want to show you this. I now have it fully extended. So I'm just over 6 feet tall. Guy's probably a little bit taller.
Yeah.
And again, I'm able to operate this very easily. So we can just make those cuts. Just basically all you're doing is letting the weight of that saw. It's not very heavy, but lean it up on that branch, and it does it for you just like that. And I can show you again that if I was to maybe just click this down one so we have a better angle at that, when I reach out, it allows me to even get that better angle. So when I'm reaching out here, because we never want to be directly underneath those cuts, right? 45-degree angle, we want to reach out, and that angle makes it so easy. So cut after cut. And we love that you pull that trigger, the motor starts, you can hear that chain going. As soon as you let go, it completely stops. Because EARTHWISE has thought of all the safety features that you need with something like a chainsaw, and we have all of those.
You know what I love? I did yesterday. I actually have these giant shrubs that are growing, and they got about 12 feet tall, and they're covering the windows.
Right.
I went up with the pole saw, and because I connected the pole saw, and I cut them all down at level. I'm able to trim palm trees with this. You can do firewood with this as well. It's only $15.99 to get it home. I've never seen a pole saw chainsaw combo for under $100. This is the first time I've ever seen it under $80. I guess we're gonna go to the phones really quick.
Yeah, let's do that. Great.
And who do we got out there today? Hi, you're on the air with Guy and Pete. Who am I talking to, and where are you from?
Jim Franklin from Detroit.
Hi, Jim from Detroit.
Jim.
Hey, Jim, do you own a pole saw chainsaw, or are you buying one today?
I actually got one just before Christmas.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to go on sale, and it went on sale, so I got it. It cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
But, see, I'm like disabled, and I've been sick for a few years.
Sure.
All those nuisance trees that grow up along your fence line, they grow really quick.
Yeah.
I had them all over my yard. And I'm like, okay, I got to clear this out, you know, and I can't go out there with a bow saw and do it. You already know, like, when you're sawing, it gets stuck.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
you know, you're using up all your energy, and I didn't have the energy to do it.
Sure.
So I like, okay, well, I'm going to kind of, you know, splurge here, and I'm going to buy, you know, your saw. Actually, I got both of them. I got the 14-inch, and I got this one.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Right now. And I'm going to tell you what, it glides right through it. You just barely even touch it on the branch, and it'll go right through it.
Yep.
And it's like, you got to be kidding me. I didn't think it would cut, you know, that well.
You know what? I got
even went out and trimmed some branches on a 30-foot tree that's out on the easement in front of my house.
Sure.
I went through some of them that were about the size of your thigh.
Yeah.
And I just went right through it.
That is.
And it's like, I'm very happy with it.
Oh, good, my friend. Fantastic.
The only thing you have to do is put a little bit of oil in that reservoir for the tree.
And
there's exactly
a
right.
little window, and you can see when the oil's in there. My friend, thank you for calling. That's a really great testimonial. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Take care.
All right, so I love that. You know, it's funny because the same thing I said to my brother. I bought him one. First time he used it, he's like, you gotta be kidding me. This thing is awesome. I'm like, I know.
You know, I think many people think about, you know, oh, it's electric, it's not gas powered, it's not going to be able to cut.
Powerful.
But just like Jim said, it's powerful, and we have a 10-inch bar and chain. So really handling, you know, logs that you might want for firewood or big limbs, 8-9 inches in diameter, that's not going to be a problem. Real quick, Guy, I was doing it while we were talking with Jim. I want to show you how you're able to go from that handheld chainsaw with this snap and lock technology. So watch this, no tools needed. I lift that, I'm gonna pull that apart. So now I've taken that apart, and now I'm going to reach for our pole to make this a pole saw. This clicks together, you push that, snap that down. Now I go to the other end. I'm gonna do the same thing. So watch as I squeeze that together. You see how that pops up automatically? Now you lock that in place. That is it. So you're going from pole saw to your handheld chainsaw. How long would that take? Maybe 20 seconds. And now I wanted to show you this. This is how you then loosen that pole. You can fully extend it, or you can collapse it down when you're storing it. Remember, you can use the pole saw not just for those branches overhead. Maybe it's the fallen branches and debris after storms, or for firewood. You don't even have to bend down.
Yep.
You can do it all with this, and you are going to love it. And I wanted to mention the safety features. One of the things is down here, it will not activate until I pull that safety switch. So nothing, but now I pull that safety switch and I'm good. As soon as I let go, I have to go back to that safety switch. And I want to show you something else down here. We have the knuckle guard right here. This is also a chain brake. So if you're going to leave this unattended even for a minute, what you can do is push that forward. Now, no matter what I do, that saw will not activate until I come back and I snap that back into place, and then it'll work. So you don't have to be intimidated. It is a safety all the way, a pole saw and a chainsaw. Lightweight. This will work for the jobs you have to do at home, guy.
It totally will, and you'll find yourself using it over and over and over. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I got one for my brother, and he's like, oh my gosh, this thing is great. Ladies, you can use it. It's not heavy.
Absolutely.
It's not bulky. Padded handle.
13 pounds, guy.
Yeah, that's
total.
all it weighs, and versus going out and spending $300 on somebody coming to your house for 10 minutes to trim a tree, do it yourself. Peter, great job.
Thanks, guy.
I know it's a little tight here. We got lots of items, but we're so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you joined us as well, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. And again, we have another great show coming up next week on Gardening with Guy, so don't miss that. We always try to give you some great flowers and things like that. So thanks so much for joining.